Welcome back to Heaven's Vault. I'm dear darling. Shall we continue unearthing the secrets of the ancients? I mean, that's what I say at the start of every single one. I'm not sure if it's so relevant anymore. It's more like, can we figure out what the heck is going on that's going to happen to Iox? Who knows? Anyway, hello Tappy. What you got for me? Aliya, come on in. Go outside. Let's show him an artifact. Just to get some more, not just dialogue, but vocabulary. That's a word. To freshen up our ancient, you know. What? You don't like the lantern? I thought that was kind of cool. It was a pretty old one. My dear, I deal mostly in silver and strange and unusual things, not waste. What? You don't like any of us? You like this book? Oh, very nice. A beautiful, unique piece. I might be able to make you an offer. Well, let's see what you got then. Show me what you really got. A nebula map? That's interesting. A nebula map. Anyway, let's first decipher what they're saying. What this is saying. Sailcloths. Oh, this is a long one. Your sailcloths. Do I think this is remember? Possibly. Remember will all. Okay, I've done something wrong. Thing? What do I think here? Wind? Many? Your will all with. Oh, we got a with. Okay, that's definitely not right. And try it a different way. But which word is wrong? No, remember. This is almost certainly your sailcloths. Oh my god, please. It's probably all. This is not remember. Will. This also does not seem correct. I've done something wrong. It's probably the with. Yeah, not with. I forgot there's gods here. Gods will. Something your. All. Sailcloths. No all, maybe? This doesn't feel right. Yeah, no all. Okay. Gods will something your sailcloths. Like lifts your sailcloths? It's a long one, but I'm sure it reads as sailcloths. Gods will fill your sailcloths? This is all. So it's got to be a verb. It's kind of like at. We don't know what this means on its own. It's a verb. It's kind of to do with inside. All inside fill. Probably like that. Gods will fill your sailcloths. Alright, do we want this? Most likely this comes from the same source as the sextant I found here earlier. Should help us locate the ancient site. A map for your hefty book. I'm gonna not trade this one. Could be like a treasure map, but nah. If she didn't say there's anything interesting marked on there, then no need. What? Show you another time, but I can show you an artifact right now. What? I don't understand. I guess a telescope device? I'm definitely not giving you this though. You spoil me. I've not seen anything quite like that. I might be able to make you an offer. Okay, whatever you give me, it'd have to be absolutely astounding for me to trade it for this telescope. The spine has been marked too. I'm just using this to get free ancient out of you. This one's a stained fragment from a longer phrase. Gates. It's probably not me. It's probably like through. Maybe it is me. Of. It's definitely not right. It's this. This. Get rid of that. Book. Something through gates. So this is book. That's interesting. This book through gates. This book came through gates? It's kind of like come. Oh, and this is past, isn't it? So yeah, this book came through gates. I think that's correct. I think this comes from the same site as a map and the sextant. This should help us work out where to look for the ancient site. So, you seen it? This book through your telescope-like device. No way. No way, no way. You got anything else interesting, Tappy? When your eyes have recovered. But we can still show him an artifact, and he's still interested. A shell necklace. I don't even remember this one. Wonderful. I like how he says let him rest his eyes, but he's still immediately interested in whatever we show him. I guess he just can't resist. Treasure hunting when he sees it. No etch glyphs, no way. There's a lantern and a picture I found before. Should make it easier to find. No way, no way. Don't trade. Had to make sure I was clicking the right button there, or pressing the right button. Okay. Well, you want to have a chat, Tappy? Just a regular old conversation? Why are your jars hanging from your roof? How have I not noticed this before? I found the source of your brass artifact. Did you now? See? I knew you were good. So don't hold back now, Aliya. Spill what you saw. It was quite a sight. An ancient market ruined. A market? Tell me, was there more like a brass device? Was there treasure beyond my wildest dreams? There was a boy living there. He'd somehow wandered through the Cactus Gate. Did you know the Cactus Gate is a long-distance hopper? There's a word you can say that takes you there. What word? I don't know. But maybe you can discover it. And then you can tell me. Can't you ask a boy? He must know. What did you do with him? He didn't remember. Perhaps I'll ask him. He's here on our breath. Should probably leave him alone. Why? I'm a kind and generous soul with lots of useful gifts to give. Does this person like him or not? I can't remember. I'll just tell him anyway. I'm honest. He's a Timor. Is he? How handy. I like this. If it's a start, it is the start of a beautiful relationship, don't you think? I think so. I don't know, you seem kind of shady. I've been having suspicions on Elbreth's history. You were telling me where you find your artifacts here. Do you think Elbreth used to be more important than it is now? Us Elbrethians know, we know it. We can feel it. Elbreth used to be the seat of power. The Cactus itself was a fortified city. It's right here in the name. You know enough patois, don't you? It means a citadel. That's where you live, Tappy. You should know the name of where you live. You do speak some patois, Uriel, yeah, but you do not hear it. I don't know what that's meant to mean. So what does Cactus mean? Cactus, Aliya, means place of kings. The Cactus was the original palace of the empire. Look around, Aliya. Aren't we all just living like kings? Probably not everyone, but... So why aren't ARMLESS is good for artifacts? You want to cut me out, do you? I want to understand the history, Tappy. I don't much care about the things. Strangely enough, I believe you, my dear. Most of my little finds are sourced from the old town. You don't have to dig far in any patch of wasteland, but you'll find something. A perfume bottle, a belt buckle. Worthless rubbish until you polish it. Where you go wrong, my dear, is you figure people care about how old something is. But they don't. People only care about how... I think I've asked this before. I'm pretty sure I've asked this before. Alright, enough talking. Thanks, Tappy. Always a pleasure. We will take our leave. We got nothing else here for us on ARMLESS. And we'll... I don't know where we'll go. We got enough to visit an ancient site. I suppose we could sail there. I don't know why I went to the yard instead of just going... Oh no, the yard is where I wanted to go. I just want to leave, but we can't be hoppered back because Enkei isn't with us. We had to walk back ourselves. Do you think the gate will give us back our sword? Or is it just gone forever now? Should we try that Ilfadar thing? Ifrali, sorry. But I still can't think of what to say next. Perhaps it can't take me anywhere. Yeah, fair enough. I guess we'll just leave. And go back to the ship, eh? Back to the Nightingale then. And so I left the service of ARMLESS. Where we're gonna go now, I have absolutely no idea. I haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest. But now we're aboard. Hold on a second. And we're back. Where should we go? We got an unknown ancient site. We could go back to Iox and talk to Huang. I think we'll just do that next. I'm going to rest Enkei. Very good, Aliya and Six. Where shall I take the ship? Back to Iox. Back to Iox. We'll get some more information going, I suppose. I love to sail fast. Alright. We're just gathering some information, to be honest, rather than doing more exploring now. Hopefully we can find some more details. So I now realise the difference between Tappy and Huang is Huang will be more likely to give you different words, or Tappy will give you evidence for locations. Can you put your cape up over your head again, please? Certainly, mistress. Aliya, over here. Oh, hello. Did I ask you to research something? Good faith to you, Huang. You're well? Are we going to walk towards him? Okay. Doing fine, Aliya, thank you. I was hoping I'd see you. It's mutual, I'm sure. I don't... Okay, wait, that sounded kind of backhanded. What can I do for you? Oh, no. The question is, what can I do for you? Huh? I've got something for you. You seem in a good mood today. What happened to my voice there? Come to the library. I'll explain everything. Oh, probably the thing we... I was coming to see you anyway. Probably because of that book we gave him, right? Be sure you do. Be seeing you, Aliya. What was that all about? Why is he so much faster than us? You really are a puppy, aren't you? Alright, Enkei. With Six's face. Do you think Six ever comes back? I kind of miss Six, to be honest. Maybe we should actually explore the rest of Iox at some point. Not that there really is much else to see, I don't think. Until I'm given a reason to, I guess I won't. Where did they find the device? The one at the site of a withering palace. It was found on a deeply forested moon, far out in turbulent waters. Would you be pleased or horrified if I told you how many died in locating it? He's waiting for us in there. Any guesses, Enkei? None, Aliya. Aliya, you came. How are you, Huang? Most well, thank you. Quite content. I can tell. I've been reading, and I've come across something. It's not in my line exactly. I'm happy with my books, but I thought it might intrigue you. Oh, he's whispering. I'm listening. Only, well, does that thing need to be here? You mean 6? Could it wait outside? Six, you heard a man? I will be outside. That's better. Huang, what did you want to talk about? Alright. It's from a mention in the Annals of Myari. I know I'll never convince you to read it. There's a part where the chronicler talks of a monastery of questions. The annals are generally considered to be reliable. I'm quite certain this monastery is a real place, but no one knows where it was. No one knew. You mean you found it? Not found it? Of course not. Oh. I said it wrong. Only, are you a looper, Aliya? Do you go to temple? Other than at funerals, I mean. I keep an open mind. But that's the same as saying you don't believe. The priest of a loop talks sometimes of a library, a place of great wisdom, a place where everything learned in one great year is held in trust for the next. It's the greatest treasure imaginable. But you mentioned a monastery. You think your monastery is the library? I think it might be, yes. Surely the priests know where it is? Surely. You would think. But say they didn't, then I'm certain they'd be looking for it. I'm lost. So is the library. But the monastery isn't quite so lost. In the Annals, Myari says the monastery sits within the eye of knowledge. I suppose I always thought that was a metaphor, but look here. In the margin, someone, a scribe, a monk, has scrawled a picture, like a swirl with a tail. The ancients often used eyes to mean places in the nebula, like the eye in the cyclones. I never made the connection before, but I suddenly realised the swirl is a river. It's a map. A swirl with a tail? It's a shape in the rivers. The ancients built their library there. What is this camera angle? And then took a river shape to be a glyph in their script. The glyph forms a word for knowledge. Nice. Apparently we knew that though. You really think so? Ancient books. Future books. Why didn't you want 6 to hear this? It's the library of a loop, Aliya. The most precious and hallowed site. 6 would tell Myari, and they would move river and rock to find the library. But you want me to find it? I know you don't believe in the loop, but say you found it. Say you read its books. Say you found yourself among those pages. You would have to believe then too. Books that old will be hard to read. Ambiguous, up for debate. The books aren't old, Aliya. The books have yet to be written. What? I'm lost again. How do you explain ancient script then? That's what our current writing turns into. That change has to happen to preserve the fundamental mysteries of a loop. Well, if I ever find it, I'll let you know. Is he saying the past is the future? And I will be here to talk about it with you when you come back. I'll bear that in mind. You're my friend, Aliya. I want you to be well, that's all. That's it. That's all I had to say. Let's show him an artifact then. I've made some nice discoveries out there. Oh yes. Inscribe BANGLE. We're not going to give him the telescope. That's for certain. May I take a look? There's a compacted inscription. Yes, I can recognise a word in there. But I don't know what it means. There's a few words in this one. Eh, have we not translated this one? Hi? I think those aren't the symbols for haven at all. Oh. But I think hi must be right. That's not haven? Let's think about this again. Oh, did I think this also could have been sun? Okay, well, let's come back to that. This is guard, so this must be guarded. What? But it's got the past tense thing. It's definitely not shone. Grinned doesn't make sense to me. Rose or ascend? Something hi. This is probably C. Something rose hi. Huh? Is this actually C? I mean, it's a lot of water, and this, I think, means like a location or a large object or something like that. So field doesn't make sense. And C is the only water-related thing, so that's definitely C. This is to do with a lot of time, so this must be old. Something hi, old sea. It's not seen. It's either sun or empire. It's got light, so that would suggest sun. And emperor is not a related word. Sun rose high, old sea. What does that even mean? Shun? It's got to be a movement one. This means moving upwards. I think it must be rose. Wait, is it rose as in the flower rose, or? It doesn't mean if it's... Okay, I've got to assume it means rise in the past. The sun rose high, old sea make a little more sense. Thanks, Huang. Interesting. I've seen something similar if I remember right, and it also had script. Now where is it? Sun rose high, old sea. There must be a missing, like, word in between there or something. That doesn't really make much sense on its own. I'm unsure. It's a picture of an iron shoe buckle. It was found drifting in rivers near Myari. That's a long one. This one is a phrase run together. It's probably star. Oh. Light. This looks like one long word. Jewel then. Jewel of... and then whatever this means. I'm sure my translation for jewel is right now, which is good. What is this? It's darkness. This is a noun. It's not eternal because it's nothing to do with time. This often means something high up. High up. Darkness. Could this be evening? Jewel of evening light? It's not prayer because it's nothing to do with holy. It's not eternity. I can still change my mind, but jewel of evening light? You got any more like that? Let me see. How about this? It was a fragment of a crystal brooch. It's found in an Elberethian market 7 months ago. That's an interesting one. Offer doesn't even fit in here. No, you are Know who you are. That's what that one says. Calling it now. Yep. Because this is a person, this is the question. Know who you are. Any more like that? Don't let me down, Huang. No, nothing comes to mind. Creators will be fascinated by the bingle bangle, I'm sure. Take it. I don't need it for anything else. Then I guess I'll wait here for you to come back. Enkei, you can come in now. Not like you really have much to say, I suppose. Do we have any other inscriptions which we haven't looked at yet? Nebula tells of its paths. That's solved. Temple cannot give us hope. Oh, these are ones which have been solved. I just never entered them. Our sailcloths cannot save us. Found inscribed in the railing. These stones do not move. How many are there? Oh. This one, I guess we got enough now? Okay. What is up? Shall yet? No? What is up? Yet? Down? That is what? That is yet? And that is down. That's always good. What is up? Must yet fall down. There we go. What gods do not know is not. Stars above and wind below. I remember this was a mine, wasn't it, that we found? I think. Inscribed on a wind frame, strong as rock. I was on the mining site, I believe, with Rember's mining site. You are best of people. Look at stars and dream. I asked, what vault? Heaven's vault. I am Vault God. I feel like I shouldn't have to manually do this for every single one, but sure. Together we are strong. Maybe that spiky one's something to do with rocks then. Ah, rock and light. Song of Songbird. Maybe it doesn't mean rock then. I give you my heart. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. When we die together. Together we rise, divided we fall. Many gods hold your heart. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, I should do this between the episodes. This is going to take forever. And it's not very interesting. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, you know what? I'll do that between the episodes so you won't have to watch me. Watch me, ooh, watch me, watch me. We're going to wait for Huang to get back and we'll show him whatever else we can. And then hopefully wrap up this up here. I'm not sure where we should go after this. We have that other ancient site we could try and explore. I think we have another one as well. I'm not sure what we'll accomplish by exploring those sites though. They don't seem to be particularly relevant to Rember. We want to try and get to the Heavens Vault site that is really far away and doesn't have any rivers leading to it, but it's a little bit difficult right now, isn't it? I wonder how we can make it there. Maybe we can hopper there. Maybe if we learnt the ancient, had to say Heavens Vault in ancient, and we can go to the Elbereth hopper. It will allow us to. It will send us there. And what does Enkei want? Do we ever get 6 back, or is that just the death of 6? Perhaps. Why are you waiting out there? Come on, Huang, I can see you. You can call 6 in as well if you want. Aliya, you waited. Indeed, I did. And I'll show you another artifact. Sure, this carved shattered model. I don't even remember what this is. I read it as, you have temple inside your heart. I think you're correct about inside. Isn't that one we already knew? It was. Interesting. I've seen something a bit like that, I think. That was also inscribed. Let me see if I can find it. When you're ready, Huang, of course, feel free to just turn around. This is a script from ARMLESS God Figurine. It was found while excavating the catacombs here on Iox back in my predecessor's day. Something about serpents. Broken piece from an even longer phrase. What do these long one fits? Provides? Oh, that's probably save, not provides. Save. Who? There's probably that. Follow. Gods. I can add my translation for who to my dictionary now. Gods save those who follow. Seems reasonable enough to me. Gods save those who follow. Any more like that, Huang? I'm not sure what you would consider like that. How about this? Oh, another one. This was marked onto a broken effigy of a Finn god. A Finn god? It's found in an Elberethian house 6 years ago. A lot of squiggles in this one. Serpent. Oh, it's nice. This is this one combined with a water particle. Or radical, sorry. Keep calling them particles. Serpent moves from one. That's not right. Probably not the ones. Serpent moves from 4. I think serpent must be right. Alright, we go. Serpent moves from, I'm convinced of 1 as well. 1 for, what is that? It's this. Serpent moves from 1 for, it's not coward. Could it be next? Equal? Because it's like me and you, but like 1 and that. I feel like we have a preposition related one. Maybe it is equal? I don't know. I'm actually not sure. The serpent moves from 1 for equal. I don't think that makes any sense the more I think about it. No, nothing comes to mind. Should I archive a shattered model? Take it. Good faith to you. I'll be back shortly. You know what? I'm just going to pause the recording and then I'll wait for him to come back. It'll be so much easier for you. Hold on. Temporarily unpause to do this one. I thought I'd clear out all the things we got in our solvable. So we're doing this now. I speak for silent? Because this is to do with sound, isn't it? I guess this means like no sound. Sure. Anyway, back to being paused. Found another one. Apparently we have a lot of unsolved things that I just left for this very moment, you know? Right now. That's probably hope. It's probably your. I don't think this is a word we've seen before. I know this is in. Really? Oh, that's not hope. That's sleep. Sail in your sleep. Sleep is correct. That's always good. Huh. So this means an adverb? It should be sail safely. Sail quickly? Why is this? This is the only adverb, if that makes sense. Sail safe in your sleep? Sail free? I don't know what this is meant to mean. Do we actually think this is home? Point your prow for home. Well, if it's home, I feel like safe makes most sense, but I'm not convinced it makes sense in the sentence. But there we go. Oh, more hunting. Found another one. What's this? Home stars. So it was home. And this final one, Empress buried robots. We finally got rid of the solvable thing forever, so back to waiting for Huang. Well, Huang came back. He wasn't interested in me showing him any artifacts, so we'll just talk with him, I suppose. Heaven's Vault. Does it have another name? An ancient name? What's that? Ancient is only a written language, Aliya. It can't be spoken. So you just know it as Heaven's Vault? Nothing else? Maybe I've heard something. Now where's that volume? Is it there? Yes, this is it. Oh, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Maybe we can teleport there. Huang? Is that Mazwai? Of course it is. Mazwai has everything. Here. And the place beyond the edge of a world where the wrecks lie and had a name. A curse. And the name of a pit below the world's rim was Bokatari Ifirali. Who knows, but maybe that's what that means. Ifirali? That word again. Aliya. Is everything alright? Ever since Remba disappeared, it's like you've been gone too. There's a place called Heaven's Vault. It's real, I'm sure of it. And there's something there, but I have no idea what. And people say I read too many stories. Hey, Huang, come on. Another thing. You think I can find this library? From a glyph? I don't know. But if anyone can, it'd be you. I've been finding some truly ancient sites. Places far out in the reaches that must have once been wealthy, abandoned. Well, they seem that way. There's no one there now, anyway. Hiox is old. They're always finding new layers to this place. Did you know that? Hiox has been around forever. It probably all started here. The future or the past? Both. That's why everyone wants to be on Hiox. This is where you need to be when the loop closes. I was thinking, you really believe in this library, Huang? It's a fact. Of course I'd always hoped that it might be what this little place of mine could become, but I'm also glad it's out there. Thanks, Huang. We'll take our leave now. I'll let you know what I find. Should we speak to Myari? Imbecile, there you are. Did you learn anything of use from Huang? Perhaps. We'd better take a look. Which Empress were you? I am the Empress, the First. Six contains a recording of the first Empress herself. You overthrew the robot empire. How? Ha, now there's a secret. A secret you already know. I will be here just through sheer tenacity. Control words. Robots can be controlled by words of spoken ancient. You discovered that. But you can be controlled that way too. Just try it, human. A fadeaway insult. Hello. Aliya. Yes? Janique, we found a huge ship buried in the dust. Much bigger than anything we can sail. A gigantic ship. That's what he found? Just the kind we will soon build then. Huang told me about an ancient library. Something he read about in the Annals of Mazwai. The Library of Future Knowledge. The library is a sacred site for followers of a loop, Aliya. Have you found it? He only just told me about it. Be assured. It's quite real. It's out there somewhere. And if you do find it, look yourself up. One day you'll write a volume of what you've learned of our history. And it will be there in the Loop Library. Something happened to Six, Professor. I'm not sure it was a good something. Something interesting? We found an ancient hopper. It fired. And I don't think Six was always Six. There was something inside. And now, well, now she's outside. Maybe I shouldn't have told you. She? I do so hope you're not wasting my time. Sometimes I think you imagine I sit around up here waiting for you to come and see me. Aliya! Aliya, what are you doing? Well, Aliya? I don't see anything. Ask it to show its face. Its real face. I don't understand. Humour me. Robot? Report? The impetuous woman is quite correct, mistress. Greetings, Lexi Myari of Iox, feeble leader of a decaying moon. Uh-oh. Why, Aliya, you really have surpassed yourself this time. It's got hair. It calls itself Enkei. I will activate the hopper now, I think. No, you won't. Yes, mistress. Oh, hot damn. Fascinating. What are you? You knew, didn't you? That's why you gave it to me. I knew there was something different about this one. After Remba woke it, that was when he began to travel. You're ancient, are you, robot? I am the first empress of a holy Ioxian empire. I am both ancient and forever young. I am yours to command. Until I eventually kill you. She really is the first empress of Iox. It seems they record themselves inside robots, possibly all the robots. I'm sure the curators will be fascinated to take it apart, but I need you out there, Aliya. And I suspect I need this thing with you. I think you might be our primary user. But what do you want to do with it? So you're not angry? Aliya, I am fascinated. Nothing. I just thought I should tell you. I feel it would be wrong to get Six back. Excellent. I hope she leads you to great discoveries. Enkei is not going to be happy with us. Traitorous human. I will not forget this. Perhaps that was a bad decision. Oh my god, this is a 45-minute long episode. We got anything else to say? Aliya? Is university flourishing? It's my only option. I think so, Aliya. Perhaps one day you'll spend a bit more time here and see for yourself. Nope, I'm out. I'm going to go report back to Enkei, who hates me now, probably. Been seeing Aliya. That's interesting. I wonder what would have happened if we awoken Six again, rather than Enkei. Is there actually divergent paths in this game? Who knows? Elberefian. Tell me about the darkness you mentioned. The darkness is coming, and only the vault can turn it back. The robots who ran the Empire knew, but they did nothing. This place has nothing to offer. Should we leave now? Let's get out of here. Leave the moon. That was an extremely long episode. And so we left the university with enough new information to locate an undiscovered site. An undiscovered site that perhaps we'll explore next time. For now, I don't think Enkei's going to be particularly happy with us, but we'll round off the episode there unless we have a conversation aboard the Nightingale. She probably has a pretty word for us, shall we say? Oh my god, no she doesn't. But let's round us off there. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been, not Animal Crossing, Heaven's Vault, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.